everybody, welcome back to my channel. You know the drill. I don't make claymation content. My name's just Clay. I'm here to watch TV, sometimes movies, and today we are watching Season 2, Episode 3 of X-Men 97. Now, I'm still experimenting with the lighting a little bit, so I figure this is better in terms of balance and placement compared to last time. But if it's still a bit weird, please let me know. I'll try and fix it. But to the best of my ability, this is what I can do right now. So last episode, we got a little bit of character development with Jubilee. She was able to hold her own after being captured by X-Factor. She saved a bunch of mutant kids from the compound too. Which Cable. Very big distinction there. Cable is probably going to use as child soldiers. Not a big fan of that. Now, I am recording this a little bit late at night because I had some IRL things to do that took up quite a lot of my hours. So this might be a bit of a quicker one. So I'm sorry in advance if that's the case. But if you do enjoy this video, remember to please leave a like on it, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. If you do subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload. And if you want the full, uncut, sometimes uncensored, reactions to my content, you can head over to my Patreon. The link will be in the description down below. Also, linked in the description is my link tree that takes you to my TikTok and my Twitch, where I go live simultaneously every Tuesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. EST. Gonna warn you now, there might be points in time during this reaction where the light falls from my monitor. If it happens while I'm in the middle of talking, I'm gonna have to keep it in. Just a heads up. I'm really sorry in advance. Well, without further ado, let's get into Season 2, Episode 3 of X-Men 97, Rise of Apocalypse, Part 1. I also noticed that the volume was a little bit high on the episode last week, so I hopefully fixed that as well.
But they're not back.
The
signals on their time bands are dead.
I wonder why that is.
We have no way to pinpoint where they are.
It comes as a heavy burden to be the first of your kind.
That beard.
I may have abilities, but they do not change the fact that people like me...
That is a story told by oppressors who need for you to fear them.
The way that Magneto is talking with En-Sabah-Nur, maybe he's drilling the idea into his head, or starting to plant the seeds in his head that gives Apocalypse the motive to do what he does in the future. Because isn't his whole motive, his whole plan, to rid the world of mutants and humans, and to be the sole, or to rule over mutants and humans. I don't remember the exact specifics, but basically like Magneto on steroids. This would be another case of one often meets his destiny on the path he wishes to avoid it.
You speak of power. To a man born a slave? A conquest of a cruel pharaoh from a foreign land?
Yes, but it is
Magneto,
only through struggle
what are you...
that one comes
Wait,
to
does he not realize that this is Apocalypse?
true value.
That would make sense. I don't know if they ever learned his real name in the original X-Men series.
General Logos.
Yes, sire.
Redirect my forces to the front walls.
They use a lot of futuristic technology.
Or the power I seek.
Is this another anachronistic being?
But remember, who holds your chains? Your one true ruler, your pharaoh. Rama-Tut.
Rama-Tut. These outfits look cool. I like the shade of red.
Soon our desert winds will sing the song of our people's freedom, I promise.
I wonder if
Wait, the
all of
view
his
isn't
people are
the
mutants.
And you risk our fates on a mutant who cannot be trusted.
Your student said the same of me when you left me your school.
Xavier said that Noor cannot be trusted. So maybe they do know that he's Apocalypse? Or maybe he's just paranoid. Because why else would Magneto be giving talks of grandeur to Apocalypse if he doesn't know that it's Apocalypse? That's what I want to know.
His name is Apocalypse, bringer of chaos.
So they do
Lord
know.
of destruction.
What is
Cthulhu,
Magneto's
an
play here
immortal
then?
Madman, known for
Here he is still the first mutant.
You can still plant the seeds though!
Noor does not know who we really are, or when we are from.
And the future belongs to the strong! Survival of the fittest!
Having regrets yet, Magnus?
Desert rat. I suppose perseverance is the virtue of a slave.
Wait, I just realized he was holding an elephant by the tusks. That's insane. That is insane strength.
We take him alive.
Send the team to recover the fallen androids. Then leave Noor to me.
Had everything but the kitchen sink thrown at us the past few months. What are the
Oh,
odds this bucket of
Rogue,
spare junk will
you
actually get us home?
beautiful human
Were you
being.
seen?
Oh, Professor, pray this time the machine works to take us home.
Oh dear.
How can the Pharaoh's technology be so frightfully advanced, yet also incredibly primeval? Perhaps mere mortals were not meant to tame forces such as time. Our fates now rest on an alliance between our oldest adversary and our most merciless one. Talk about faith, no?
Yeah, that is definitely an act of faith in and of itself.
Every part of me still longs to crush this insect.
Only a coward feels mighty when stepping on ants.
Baal
Preach.
would disagree vehemently.
As mutants, we must resist our darkest impulses if we're ever to save humanity from itself.
That is something that you had to come to terms with yourself.
Oh, apologies.
Just pull the information out of his dang head.
Using my powers on him increases the risk of us altering the past here.
That is true.
Perhaps we are already fate's puppets. I fear to consider what disturbances we could unleash if someone were to learn the truth.
Peaceful greetings, fellow mutants.
It would be really funny if he just heard all that. Like, one thing that always irked me about cartoon logic is that people could be, like, having full-blown conversations, like, 5 feet away from somebody. Not even, like kind of like talking at this level, not even whispering. And the person that they're talking about 5 feet away would not hear them. Especially if it was, like, around a corner. Like, realistically, that does not make any sense. And with how echoey this place is, in real life, Noor probably would have heard all of that.
We could have torn through every wall in that city today, but you stopped after one. Out of fear of facing the Pharaoh.
You
It wasn't
do
out of
not
fear.
yet understand his army enough to vanquish it.
How many are fit to survive?
Silence, both of you! We all share
Men
in
always
Egypt's
think
future.
that life is
Your
about
new
perseverance.
friends.
It's not
Their
always
ambitions for you are so very
not always the
small.
case.
What I
Specifically,
conquer the world.
perseverance over others.
I can save it.
What if a mutant with Apocalypse's power had championed your dream 5,000 years before you did? Not merely the first mutant, the first X-Man.
As much as that sounds appealing at first, I'm thinking back to the first time that we see time travel being used in the X-Men universe, or like in this universe. It was with fuck, what was his name? The guy from the future, but not Cable's future, that went back in time to the 90s to try and prevent a disease from happening, which would have like domino affected into mutants basically going through a holocaust in like the 2030s or something. I don't remember the guy's name who like went back in time. But was it Bishop? I feel like his name was Bishop. But like after he did that the first time, there was still something else that he missed that with his alterations to what he did in the 90s caused something else to happen where Apocalypse was the charging villain. So for a little bit, it was like no matter what he did to try and fix the past, the end was always the same for mutants, at least for a little while. And also messing with time like this, it could lead to catastrophic events. Exactly what catastrophic events, I'm not too sure. But I can't imagine it would be good.
The risks of altering time on that scale without humanity's consent.
Please.
Exactly.
Mankind has long authored history. The result? Countless volumes of trite barbarism, each generation plagiarizing the prior, from these sandstormers to the cowards who sponsored
That is
Bastion's
true.
smiting of Genosha. Help me, Charles, and your X-Men will return to a world far beyond our wildest dreams. One where your dream has finally come true.
How can you be so sure of that,
For
though?
our sake.
You're not the wailing gray pup with crooked lips anymore, left by his mother to bake in the sand.
Oof.
You truly don't remember? You are your first master, who put you in your pharaoh's chains. I leave him to you, then.
You
That's fair.
laugh at our mercy?
The pharaoh is on the precipice of a discovery that will make his current army look like playthings.
I like the
A
animation
lost
on the swinging of
divine
his
beings from the
body.
stars.
Surrender your mind to me. Show me the location of this temple of the star gods.
Watch it be the Shi'ar or something.
I am the tide that carries all to the rocks of the eternal shore. Everything, everywhere, finds their way here. The end.
He was standing up.
It's me, Charles. It's me.
A presence called me from it. Grand, offensive, unlike any I've encountered. It will
Who
not
turned
tolerate
that
us
torch
finding
off?
this place.
Whatever forces await, we shall face them together.
My old man yelling!
Your treasure hunt is over. Lift the wool from your eyes, Nur. This
What?
so-called prophet has lied to you. They hoard the very machines we seek to destroy.
You
Oh,
are
he
using them
found
to
that.
build
I see.
something. A weapon. For yourself.
No.
Give me a chance to explain.
You have deceived me. Your own.
Nur, please, no!
Damn.
He was not fit to survive.
Bishop? Oh no.
Sabanur, you thought you could hide.
Is that he looked like he had different hair though.
Gratitude later. We gotta get you back home now.
I totally forgot that Bishop was the one that went back to 3000 BC. Forge went to the future. Bishop went to the past. I completely forgot about that. Damn. That's on me.
Let us see who is more fit to survive.
Something's gonna happen to those devices though. Because that's what they said at the beginning of the episode. How many people dead? To be continued. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we finally got to see what the gang in the past were up to. It's interesting to see Apocalypse's past as well. Maybe Magneto saw a lot of him in En Sabah Nur in the way that they were both raised in not so ideal situations. I mean, one being enslaved and one being literally in the Holocaust. And those pasts kind of drove them to the complexes that they developed in their adulthoods, which caused them to try and take over certain people, mainly oppressors, while becoming the oppressor themselves. Except Apocalypse took it a step ahead and not only tried to overtake his oppressors, but also his own, because he deemed himself the only worthy mutant. At least I think that's what I'm remembering from his whole storyline. I'm really curious to see how everyone manages to get back to the 90s now. I don't even know if they're going to make it back home in the next part, or if that's going to be something that they're going to save for another episode. Well, I guess we'll have to find out next week. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share my videos with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.